Alrighty, here we have the Dragoness Command of the Flame, being played on Xbox Series X, courtesy of PQ. The publisher, I want to thank them for the opportunity. It's an amazing game. For those who are familiar with the Heroes of Might and Magic series, you're going to feel right at home with this game. So you play as you have a commander on the map, and it's a point-and-click style movement system, and uses steps in order to obtain items and engage with enemies. You can obtain artifacts. You can level up your character. You can learn spells. You can merge army members depending on the monsters that you that you have in your party. And your various quests you have to go on. And I mean, the story is nothing to write home about. The story is kind of meh. I really didn't care too much for the storyline, but the gameplay is okay. I tried using a mouse, and unfortunately, the mouse does not work when trying to play on the Series X. So if you're gonna get this game, I'd highly recommend getting on the PC. If you have a means to play it on PC, you're gonna have a better time with it. The controller works fine. I just would much prefer to be able to use a mouse, at least a mouse with this type of game. But all in all, it's a decent game. I like the graphics. I like how reminiscent it is of the old school Heroes of Might and Magic game. It definitely is a throwback to that series. I'm going to go ahead and get into a battle here. Now, for those who are wondering, I'm adding steps to my movement, and that's causing days to pass by. For those wondering, here I should be getting into a battle here. I do like how quickly the game loads. It loads pretty quick into a battle to and from, so it's a nice feature. So you have your command bar here on the side. You have wait until later to make a move. You have perform melee attack. If you are within melee range, you have a ranged attack. You could also go to your spellbook and have your commander use a spell, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Berserk on the Centaur. It's going to double the damage of the range attack. So if you have an enemy or if you have a army member or a monster selected, and you select an enemy to attack, if it can attack, it will, regardless of what attack you want it to do. So if it's out of range of a melee attack and that monster can use a ranged attack, it will. Thus, right there. But if you don't have a means to cast or to use a ranged attack, then you are defaulting to melee, and you're going to have that monster move into the range in order to be able to attack it. But I have the movement speed and the battle speed maxed out, just because I want it to move as quickly as it can. And I'm going to see if I can open up the spellbook. I'm using the shortcut key, or shortcut button rather, which is the right bumper button. Okay, I don't have any health unlocked here, unfortunately. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cast Berserk again, and hopefully be able to... Nope, not quite. There we go. Okay, move my int into melee range. Melee attacks are always going to do more damage than ranged attacks. So I lost 20 health on my Treant. And that's essentially how the battles go in this game. Again, this game's pretty fun. It's definitely worth the $20. I think it's $20 on Steam. I'm not sure what the price is on Xbox One or Xbox Series X, but I leave to get the game any platform you wish. Inscription level, as I always do. I'm going to go ahead and choose experience points for this one. And I'm going to do basic health. So I have a regen spell now. And these resources are utilized to recruit monsters into your army. So, for instance, this centaur costs that amount, and then you've got the Taurus and then the Griffin. So if I had enough resources, I can buy the Griffin or I can buy a Taurus. But right now I can only buy a centaur. I'm going to go ahead and buy the... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to wait on that. So yeah, you have quests you can fulfill. You have plenty of enemies to vanquish, levels to rise to level up. It's overall a great role-playing experience. Again, if you like Heroes of Might and Magic, you're going to love this game. I highly recommend checking it out. I want to thank PCube for the opportunity. I'm going to end the review here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.